Good morning, student. Here we have to explain electric lines of force. Scientist Michael Faraday introduced this concept for visualizing electric and magnetic field. Electric lines of force is an imaginary curve drawn in such a way that a tangent at any point gives the direction of electric field. Therefore, if we consider this is the curve, we consider this is point A, then tangent at this point gives the direction of electric field. Suppose this is point B. The tangent at this point gives the direction of electric field. Therefore, electric lines of force is an imaginary curve drawn in such a way that the tangent at any point on this curve gives the direction of electric field. Okay, then second definition of electric lines of force is, if we consider charge Q, its place in an electric field, this is electric field E. Due to this electric field, force is acting on this charge. Okay, understood what I am saying? Due to this electric field, force is acting on this charge Q. Then what will happen? It will move. Which Q charge? Charge Q काय होणार आहे? Move होणार आहे. The path along which the unit charge moves is called as electric lines of force. The path along which the unit positive charge moves is called electric lines of force. Now, of course, it is an imaginary curve drawn in such a way that the direction, the tangent at any point gives the direction of electric field. Okay, then which are the characteristics of electric lines of force? Let us see. Characteristics of electric lines of force. First, electric lines of force start from positive charge and ends on negative charge. Suppose this is the charge plus Q and this is the charge minus Q. Therefore, electric lines of force start from positive charge and ends on negative charge like this. Okay, then no two electric lines of force intersect with each other. कोणत्याही दोन इलेक्ट्रिक लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स ह्या इंटरसेक्ट होणार नाही. सेकंड पॉइंट. देन थर्ड कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, इलेक्ट्रिक लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स टर्मिनेट्स on a conductor. Suppose this is the conductor. Inside the conductor E is always equal to 0. Therefore, this electric lines of force terminates or leaves on a conductor. Therefore, inside the conductor E is equal to 0. इथंच त्या काय होणार आहेत? टर्मिनेट होणार आहे. This is the third characteristic of electric lines of force. Fourth one, electric lines of force don't pass through the conductor because inside the conductor electric field is equal to 0. Therefore, they don't pass through the conductor, but they can pass through the insulator. This is the fourth characteristic. Okay. Then fifth one, magnitude of electric field is directly proportional to the electric lines of force per unit area. Magnitude of electric field is directly proportional to the electric lines of force per unit area. This is the fifth one. Sixth one, electric lines of force are crowded in a region where the electric field is maximum. Where electric field is maximum, there are the number of electric lines of force. Sixth one. Okay. Then seventh one, electric lines of force are more separated in a region where electric field is minimum. Where electric field is minimum, then electric lines of force are more separated. Means its value is small as compared to this. Okay. Then eighth one, in uniform electric field, electric lines of force are parallel to each other and they are equally spaced. In uniform magnetic field means if there is a same if there is a same electric field, that is called as a uniform electric field. In uniform electric field, all the electric lines of force are parallel to each other and they are equally spaced. All these are the characteristics of electric lines of force. Total is 8 characteristics. Okay. Now, if we consider this is the positive charge, then what is the arrangement of electric lines of force? Say this. Suppose this is the electric lines of force in this way. If the charge is positive. If the charge is negative, then direction changes. Okay? It is towards the negative charge. This is the arrangement of electric lines of force due to the negative charge. If one is positive, another is negative, then like this. Okay. Then if the two charges are same charges, suppose this is the plus charge, this is the plus charge. Okay. Then arrangement of electric lines of force is like this. If both are negative, like this. All these are the electric lines of force, arrangement of electric lines of force due to the positive charge, due to the negative charge, due to the first one is the positive charge, one is the negative charge. If the both are positive charges, if the both are the negative charges. Okay, this is the concept of electric lines of force. Then last concept of this chapter is electric flux. Electric flux. It is denoted by this symbol, phi. This symbol is called as a phi. Each and every physical quantity has some symbol. So force is denoted by F, electric field is denoted by E. Similarly, electric flux is denoted by the letter phi. Okay, suppose we consider the small area ds in an electric field. Okay, then this is the direction of electric field. This is the area ds. Okay, this is the normal component of electric field, E vector, E cos theta, and this is the angle theta. Okay, this is the small area ds. Okay, this is the direction of electric intensity, and this is the ds vector, and this is the E cos theta is the normal component of the E. Then electric flux d phi through the area ds can be given by this equation. D phi is equal to the component of E vector along ds vector into area ds vector. Area ds vector. Therefore, d phi is equal to the component of E vector along the ds is E cos theta. Okay, E cos theta into the area ds. वेक्टर म्हणण्यापेक्षा नुसतं एरिया ds म्हटलं तरी चालेल. Therefore, d phi is equal to the E into ds into the cos of theta. Okay, therefore E ds cos theta is d phi is equal to the E vector into the ds vector. Therefore, we get here the d phi is equal to the E vector dot the ds vector. This is the electric flux through the area ds. Now we have to find out the total electric flux, which is denoted by phi, over the entire surface. It can be calculated by integrating above equation d phi. जर एखाद्या फिजिकल क्वांटिटीची आपल्याला टोटल व्हॅल्यू फाइंड आउट करायची असेल तर वी हॅव टू इंटिग्रेट दिस इक्वेशन. दिस इज द मॅथमॅटिकल प्रोसेस. इन 12th स्टँडर्ड वी हॅव टू स्टडी दिस इंटिग्रेशन इन मॅथमॅटिक्स. Okay, therefore phi is equal to the integration of d phi, which is equal to the integration of E vector dot ds vector. Therefore, phi is equal to the E vector dot ds vector. Integration of E vector dot ds vector. This is the equation of electric flux phi. Okay, कारण तुम्ही इथं phi पण फाइंड आउट करू शकतात. phi is equal to the E vector dot the ds vector. Okay, therefore phi is equal to the E vector dot s vector. Therefore, phi is equal to the E into S. Integration of ds is S here. Okay, integration of ds is S. Similarly, integration of dx is x, integration of dt is t. Okay, similarly this integration of ds is S. S म्हणजे काय आहे, तर टोटल एरिया आहे. ओके, एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टचा टोटल एरिया आहे आणि ds म्हणजे काय केलं होतं आपण, स्मॉल एरिया कन्सिडर केला होता. आणि मग त्या स्मॉल एरियामधनं आपण पहिल्यांदा काय फाइंड आउट केलं होतं, स्मॉल मॅग्नेटिक फ्लक्स डी फाय फाइंड आउट केला होता आणि मग आपल्याला डी फायची व्हॅल्यू ही मिळाली ई इंटू ds. Then if you have to calculate the total flux through the entire surface S, then we have to integrate this equation and we get this last equation, phi is equal to the E vector dot S vector. What is the SI unit of this electric flux? Is a unit volt per meter. SI unit of electric intensity is volt per meter. S is the area, therefore it is meter square. 1 m get cancelled with this 1 m, therefore unit of phi is volt per meter. Volt meter. Okay, volt per meter is the SI unit of electric intensity and volt meter is the SI unit of electric flux, or which is also called as a Weber, denoted by WB. Weber is the SI unit, name of the scientist. Weber means name of the scientist आहे की ज्यांनी इलेक्ट्रिक फ्लक्सचा कन्सेप्ट शोधून काढलेला आहे. Therefore SI unit is volt meter or Weber. Okay, this is all about the electric lines of force, characteristics of electric lines of force, and last one, electric flux. Let us stop here.